Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Victoria 2, where I'm playing as Germany in my attempt to conquer as much as possible from the world. We are currently busy with a claim on Hejaz. I'm primarily gonna concern myself with a couple of quick grabs while we can, so things like Hejaz, Yemen, Oman, Morocco will be a quick grab, probably Ethiopia and or Sokoto too, we'll see. If I can establish protectorate, then I think we're generally in a good position. That is not a good position though, so I'm gonna have to send these guys in as reinforcements. Otherwise we're probably gonna get smacked. The French, at the very least, in small part, are beaten on the ground, but the biggest problem, of course, is their navy, which is giving me a large portion of war exhaustion, simply because I can't keep up with building commerce raiders and stuff. But you know, we're getting there, and every time that we beat them, it might get a little bit easier. We do have a pretty decent general. At any rate, I need to wait till that French fleet is once again back in port, so that I can actually deal with it. So we can't really build that many troops anymore here. But if... yeah, I can actually send a couple of infantry over here, together with these, and I think I can do it like this, and that will help. I will wait a bit with a potential declaration on Algeria, because I might have get my jingoism high enough that I get some additional war goals. That is, of course, my primary goal when dealing with the French, is to take more territory from them so that they become significantly weaker, because the French are more powerful than I would like, and even now they're not smacking my ass, but nope. They don't make it easy on me. Okay, I think I can quickly send these guys over into Kiel. So at the very least, they're not actually blocking any of my ports momentarily, so that's good. That is definitely what I'm trying to achieve as well, so that war exhaustion doesn't go up while we fight. Masson, okay, they're splitting up. Let's split up too then. Even now we've already been significantly weakened by the French, despite... yeah, well, I'll have to see. I need to take as much territory from them as quickly as possible, so that they don't get more forces all the time. Get in there. Come on. Whew. Okay, then they'll probably go back. One thing that would be even better is if they don't have any ports anymore at all over there. Then, oh right, you also still need to go. Come on. You'll get there on 16th. Perfect. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I need. This is all the fleet that I can muster at the moment, so not much I can do. I would get more of that, but I want to have this build time go down again. 1850 is fine, and then we'll work on these later on. But actually building that fleet currently is more important than anything else, I think. Wow. How did that happen? Let's get in there. Maybe I can still make it on time to save those. Maybe. But this doesn't help. No, I want the 18k stack. Thanks. Okay. Let's keep you there then. And just wait. Maybe you have something better for these guys in a while. Only a part is going to Paris, so we'll see. Maybe we get to take down a part of it. And as long as they're not holding themselves up near any of my territories. Yeah, apparently war exhaustion is still going up for whatever reason. It's quite weird. We'll see where they're going. Just unsieging. That's not a problem. They're actually breaking up into smaller stacks. Where are you gonna go if these guys are gone? Yeah, exactly. Nowhere. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's go into Paris ourselves. So if they are... I'd rather attack them, actually. Because we have some good attack generals. So whenever there's a chance that I get to do that, I will. Not really sure whether I should make peace with them as fast as possible again in order to try and get that war exhaustion down. I probably should. 18th of May, okay. Especially since I'm going to go to war with countries like Algeria and also Hejaz. So I guess once I've gotten that jingoism high enough, I think I should just let it go once again. That doesn't seem like the very best outcome, but the thing is that that will once again weaken France still anyway. And that is what I want. I do need to get that war exhaustion down. Because there will be too many rebellions otherwise. Okay. Let's actually have you move in there. Yeah, that worked. That's going pretty fast, so that's good. Okay. So that's Hejaz. Let's go after Yemen next. Establish protectorate. These are going pretty fast, so I can also go through them pretty fast. That actually went a lot better than I expected. And send these guys back. If you have no leader, you're in terrible shape. And this guy's fine. What I'm most surprised about actually is that it doesn't hurt Spain as much in the sense of population, that there are still a lot of their troops that want to become soldiers or that get conscripted. I'm actually a bit surprised at that. Yeah, that's not gonna go well for you. Like, they seem to be able to come back with strong numbers every single time. And I find that to be a bit weird. Yeah, that consciousness will be exceptionally high. Oh well, nothing we can do against that. Okay, it's doing quite nicely. Now I do get to build quite a few more troops, and I need to see what that is. So for example here I need Hussar, Hussar, more Hussar. So I need at the very least 4 Hussars for these stacks. Then I also need at least 7 infantry. So let's go for those as well. Seems like Egypt is not doing super well. I think what I can do is, once I've kicked out at least Papal States out of the war, then I can probably reliably send troops over to places like Algeria. Just a little while longer though, till we have them. But I have to attack before May. And May takes pretty long. So I think we're good. Great. So against France, the next territory or the next region that I want is the Champagne region. Basically, I'm just expanding from this area. So after Champagne, I'm taking Bourgogne. And then afterwards, I'm looking at Picardy and the Rhône region. Or maybe just moving down towards Lagone and Provence. For now, it's going to be Champagne, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Now I can propose peace with Papal States, which they would accept, which allows me to have yet another naval base as well. So that's super nice. And since I'm at peace with them now, I can now send over these troops to Africa and then declare war on them. And for now, I might just as well keep going with this. Apparently, it's also at war with Morocco now. So if I take over Morocco as well, then that will allow me to annex them as well. But then I do need to get my jingoism up once again. But we'll see if it gets that far. Like, I think the most important thing is that France is done. And that they would have significant troubles. Although if I, for example, now keep declaring war, I can't ever get my jingoism high enough. So maybe, in a way, I should just forget about Morocco. Also, because at the very least that makes it so that I can make peace. And otherwise that actually might become a problem. So maybe let's forget about that. Also, because technically it would be best if I were to be able to end my war with France whenever I feel like. Because it might be that there will be other countries which will be problematic. And then I'm talking specifically about countries like Austria, which might declare war on me in a few years, or in a year actually. So that is also something that I need to keep into consideration. Like, if I can take additional territory from France, that would be great. But most importantly, I think, is making sure that I'm ready for whatever war might come into my path. And since my jingoism is at 5, that's not too bad. I'm curious what these guys will do. It seems like they're going down. But like I said, if I'm gonna declare on Hejaz and Yemen, I might just as well make peace whenever I can. Need to declare before October. This is... yeah, okay. So never mind, I can't do it because they have too much. 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces, and since I don't have the technology to attack them at that point, like, I don't want to do that. I want to only establish protectorate is, I think, worth it at that point. So this is at least low enough. But okay, I've actually been thinking, I think probably it's still gonna be better to make that peace with France. Every time we declare war, then our jingoism is gonna go down. So overall, it's just not gonna be worth it, I think. Demand concession, no. Just thinking about what I'm gonna go after next. Something that might be relatively easy. I already tried USA once, not gonna try again. Mexico is relatively weak, so what we could do is establish something there, and they're aligned with Colombia, so maybe Colombia would join and we can take Panama. I guess that's a thing. Or maybe there are some areas here which I can establish protectorate. This is also demand concession. Nope, we're missing a very specific technology. But not against Sindh. What against Punjab? It's also just a demand concession. Probably because they've taken Western Afghanistan. We can probably see them try to take back Western Afghanistan. These countries here, I can establish protectorates on them. It's not too bad. But when does the peace end? 55. With Austria, it's 12th of May, 53. Let's just declare on, or justify. No, we also can't do it to 2 Sicilies. Okay. I lowered it with the Ottoman Empire enough, at least. 23rd of April. It's a bit late. If I justify war in Sardinia Piedmont, once again I'll be able to attack France. Yeah, it's actually pretty tricky. What to do. It's not too bad, but the best thing I can do is like take Sardinia, for example. Which is okay. Maybe take a part of France again. But it'll be in a year, and then I'll have to go to war with them. So it's probably easier to establish a protectorate on Abu Dhabi. Let's also start with building some transports over here. And like I said, let's propose peace with the French. So we got another piece of territory from them, and they'll be the weaker for it, which is good. Every single time it gets a little bit easier. So yeah, I did say that I need to declare on them fast enough. What I'm going to do here is a bit weird, maybe. Let's increase the speed here. I could take my time in taking this. This doesn't count as a core territory, so that's not a big deal. We're still making reasonable money, so let's try to drop this down ever so slightly. And this also means I can play it on a little bit higher speed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys over to Dumyat, and then once they are there, I want them to drop the troops, get the troops to move to Aqaba, and then we can attack. Needs to be done before October. It's not such a bad deal. And because we actually don't need to... Yeah, I can actually do this. There we go. I actually don't need those transports. Let's cancel those. Never mind that. And I will take those 3 areas soon enough. So, depending on what happens... Okay, you're gonna go in here. Then I will actually go and take these troops once they're done out there. But let's declare war, establish a protectorate on Hejaz. We'll see whether Ethiopians also do join. This is interesting though, because this might actually allow me to go over the or to get enough jingoism. 9th of April, so I do have plenty of time still to declare war there. So we'll see. If it gets higher up now, I might be able to get enough jingoism in a year to also take Morocco. but I'm not gonna put my bets on it, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna keep quite a few of these guys over in France and just see what I need in order to keep them as good stacks and just take all that extra stuff. Like that. And I don't think we have a whole lot of regular infantry in here. Oh. I actually do think we're very likely to go to war with Austria, so let's make sure that we have sufficient troops there. Probably quite important. And then I need another hussar, which I can also take here. I might just as well send these guys further up north, because these two are quite the joke this way. And there are quite a few hussars as well. So we get limited constitutionalism. It's all well and dandy. You're taking that. You're going down. Excellent. Ships are there. I'm sure we'll soon be able to get... why aren't you going in there, huh? I'm sure we'll soon be... wow, I completely forgot what I wanted to say. Well, we'll see. You are going in there, good. Last piece of territory to be taken there. How are we on jingoism? 6 point something. So I do think we can get there, probably within the year. So let's just hold it so I can establish a protectorate on Morocco too. That gives me at least a little bit of additional... Okay, this is looking awful. So that we can at least gain a little bit of additional territory. So we'll just have to wait, and it seems like Moroccans are not particularly interested in doing anything else there. So I think we're good. This doesn't increase by that much. Currently, I mean, this way I'm not actually lowering my war wariness, but at the very least we're still taking down some guys. This is already at 80, but we have plenty of time here. It's really no rush. What do we miss? So out here, send these guys over there for another full stack. Yeah, they one piece, but obviously I'm not giving it to them. There's really no reason for me to do that. This is unfortunate because this will lower it again, I think, because yeah, exactly. All right, never mind. I thought we would be able to get there, but if we get events like that, that's exactly what I don't need. Yep, fine. Are we still at war with Morocco? Apparently we are. Well, never mind then. It means we'll have to beat them any which way. Right. Join you. Hussar and 2 infantry. Now reorganizing is generally not the most interesting part, but look, I need to get rid of some wars, especially currently. We need to build up the navy. I thought I had this this thing towards Danzig. as well. Ah, finally. Okay, so that's good. So for whatever reason, oh, it must be the level 2 naval yards which are done. Exactly, that's what it seems like. You can still expand though. Great, that means that I get to build a lot more commerce raiders as well. Okay. There we go. So we got that one going. Now I get to declare on the Ottomans. And I want to acquire a state. Yeah, 485 days. That's the problem. These war claims are going to take longer and longer as well. Well, we don't have peace. And that's, yeah, quite the problem. And the rest infantry. We do actually have quite a few stacks now, which is quite nice. I'm quite pleased at that. What was again at 9th of April? Oh, this is rising fast. That's really good. Okay. That means I can definitely take Morocco, or at least I hope so. It seems that at the very least going back up very quickly again after that last event. This should not be going up, no. No, come on! Okay, let's just do 5%. Hope that will be the end of it. Yeah. Okay. It's unfortunate we don't have a straight line, but it's because there is Austria here. I really hope they will not become a major power before they declare war on me, which I'm quite sure they will, because they do want Bohemia back, I'd wager. So I would not be surprised to see them try and take that back. This commerce raider should be going there. I did select that as a rallying point, so it's a bit weird that that they don't. I'll keep building infantry because we do still need that. I'm surprised they're already done. But let's also get 2 engineers. Do need to take all of them, so there's nothing I can do there. Yep, if I keep getting these events, I might not actually get up high enough, which would be quite unfortunate. I've been trying. But every little bit of territory that I can get extra does count. They're also at war with Morocco. Uh-oh. Why, though? Moroccan reef concession, I see. Now I really need to take it before anything happens. Come on. Okay, 9th of April. That's gonna get super tricky. But I only need to get the war goal, or war claim, basically. Okay, they don't have military access, it's good. Naval build time is done, so now let's work on naval plans and professionalism. Can we get it in time? It's not looking good, but who knows? At the very least, I will take as much territory as possible now. Indeed. Well, just need to make sure that it takes them a long... also the Spanish some time before they land here. I need to take as much territory myself as possible. You would accept peace. That might actually help. Because it means I'm only at war with Morocco now. Come on. Nope, it's going down. Right, I guess there's nothing I can do then. Because I need to declare on these guys. That's a real shame. I was very, very close to getting it. But in order to get to Abu Dhabi, I do need to have my ships go all the way around. So what I will do is get these and send them over there. That kind of sucks, but that's the only way I can do it. 4th of October. Well, I have to keep an eye out on that. I'm not going to declare if I can't reach it yet, but that probably means I'm going to attack in October. Need to switch these up though, these clergymen. They probably have been there for a long time. Let's go for clerks. Something we need to. Cavalry. I don't need cavalry. Boy, I messed that up. Well, never mind that. Let's keep going with our world domination quest. Seems like... Look, you can't go through France, right? How is that even a thing? It's super weird. How high is France on the ladder? Still number 4. Wow. Don't know how they did it. Any troops that I get in Africa? Okay. Well, let's build those additional transports anyway. Let's do it like that and just stop that one for a while. Do start getting a decent amount of commerce raiders. Oh, this is gonna take ages. Holy moly. Here we have it. And conveniently they're number 7, but they're not on the list, so maybe I can beat them down before anything happens. Either way, I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. See you then. Bye-bye.